you shut
I just
up.
wanna love when you just when you're same on your part. Be honest. Be honest.
You got me.
What you want? I can be confident, regardless of my conscience. Yeah, hey, that was good.
Yo. Bro, some songs are just fun to sing together.
It's awesome.
Baby, lock them doors and
Turn them lights down low. Nice and slow. This is my favorite part. Baby, we don't got no place to go. All right.
yeah. I started watching a show, and I think you guys would actually enjoy it.
Netflix?
Don't
Stan.
say it.
Oh.
Don't say it. Don't say it. You said a
Actually,
power.
I got to
I don't know if you guys have heard of this.
What
Breaking Bad.
That's what
Oh, no way.
Have you actually started
I
watching
actually
Breaking
finally
Bad?
started, yeah. I'm literally 1.5 episodes in.
Yeah.
What?
But it's like, I think now, because my whole thing is I don't like watching old shows not because anything's been spoiled. Like, I actually don't know anything. But I just hate that I'm watching bad quality, like video, you know?
Well, Breaking Bad,
But
that
I
is
was,
bad.
yeah, bro, because like now
It's shocking
2008 to 2013.
It's shocking quality.
You know? But I was like, nah, like I'll give it a shot. I was just very bored. I was working
Yeah.
from home the other day. And yeah, I was like, yo, like after one episode, because I know that it's considered great, like
Yeah.
universally.
So you just
I'm like, I
push
can
through,
click
right?
and be like even after episode and a half, I'm like, oh, I can see how this is leading to a really good story
Yeah,
since everyone
yeah.
says it's a good story.
Yeah.
You know? But I'm trying to watch it not through too much bias, but it's kind of hard to avoid that. But even that first episode, I was like, oh, it's pretty sick. Like, he's got cancer, he's all this kind of thing. He
I
jumps
said,
into-
oh, it's pretty sick.
Yeah. Literally.
I don't know if you want back showing in the thing. That's what I was telling you before I switched.
Yeah.
Because I started watching it time ago. I was telling Carlos when it
Did you
happened.
finish
I
it?
also
You
just
didn't
can't see
finish
this
it,
guy's
did you?
face.
think
No,
you
I haven't
did.
finished it yet. I think I'm on season 3 or 4, right?
Damn.
So that thing you said about how like you already know what everyone says about it now, so therefore you're able to push through. If you didn't know that everyone called it the greatest or like it's amazing, it's dope, do you think that that first episode alone actually captures you?
It was captivating enough. I think my
You know
only
what I mean?
hesitation still is that it's an hour long, the episode.
Which I ain't
There's
seen
only
that
like
about.
5
I
episodes
don't
a season,
like
though.
shows like that.
Nah, it ain't 5 episodes a season, bro.
No.
American
Season,
shows
no,
like
season
20
one.
something?
No,
Nah, dog.
no, season 1, bro. There's
Bro.
literally 5 episodes.
I was watching it for time and I still am.
Season 1.
Search it
You
right
know what?
now.
Hey, keep talking. I'll find it.
Bro,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, so I think maybe not, but I think also because the difference is I love drug shows, like like comedy or drugs.
This is a common theme.
Or
with you,
like
bro.
gangs.
This
Yeah.
is a very
Yeah.
common theme. Do you love this lifestyle, bro?
It's because
What is it, bro?
It's because I'm not part of it. Never will be.
Yeah.
So
you're
like
just
for me, I'm
intrigued
just
by
like,
it.
oh, this is interesting. That's why I love Narcos. I love Gary Should Die Trying was a
Queen
great
of the
movie
South.
to me. All this, I've never
Do you watch that?
watched Queen of the South.
Oh, you
That's
would
you.
love it. You would
sure.
actually love that one.
Bro, I watched Queen of the South and went and bought one quick long jacket coat thing, bro.
To be honest, Queen of the South,
I was
Max,
hooked.
bro. It's
Yeah.
a good ass show.
Nah, it's great.
Yeah, so I think it's because I know this is the type of content I love, and if people say they love it, so I'm more willing to. But for example, Game of Thrones, everyone says again like it's an amazing show, but I already know that I hate anything set medieval, all that dragons.
Nah, just it makes sense. It makes sense.
Incest
when
not
you
really
watch
my
it. It
thing.
makes
Did you
sense.
say incest? It's not really my thing.
It's
Bro,
Ricky Martin's thing.
Ricky, hey, don't try to transition us now. I don't know what it is for me. Breaking Bad, though, like I'm currently watching as well. I think I'm pretty much season 3 or 4.
Bro, nothing has happened yet, bro. Season 3.
It's still kind of quiet, yeah.
Wait, so how many
but-
episodes are in season 1?
Yeah, shut up, Carlos.
Nah, close enough.
How
7.
many? How many?
7.
Oh, deadass. Oh, well, okay.
I told you, season 1 was like.
yeah,
was
sorry.
That's
like
pilot season, I guess. Maybe.
Yeah. How many in the following? Did you see that?
Yeah, probably like 12.
Yeah.
Something
yeah,
like
it-
that.
Okay, that's
it goes up.
I'm not gonna lie, like season 1 is pretty slow, bro. So like,
And
just-
like season,
just
bro,
low-key
not gonna lie,
be
it's
aware.
pretty slow even up until what I'm at now, which is like
to be-
season
yeah.
4.
Damn.
I don't like that I can't see this guy's head. I can only see the top of his hairline, bruv. So, bro, are you looking at me? Bro, this is how we're gonna have to talk the whole episode. This medieval thing, though, I like them shows, though. Nah, let me tell you this.
Have you watched Lord of the Rings?
I've tried too many times. I've fallen asleep. Not because
That's
it's
different.
boring,
That's
but because it's kind of long. I think.
magic and that. We're
No,
talking
no,
about
this is what
like,
I'm saying. No, this is what I'm actually about to say. I don't know what it is yet, but for me, when it comes down to anything, fate, destiny, magic, dragons, chuck a princess in there, bro. A bit of woof, and you see a colorful power or something like that, bro. I'm dead. I'm dead.
so what, like Harry Potter, Lord of the Rings.
Harry
all
Potter, I
that?
finally watched when
Yeah.
I was old enough to not have to ask my mom for permission, which was going to be no, anyways, at this age. But I watched it all maybe, I don't know, 3-4 years ago or something like that. Probably one of the greatest movie series I've ever seen. Like,
Yeah?
amazing stuff, bro.
Yeah, you love that.
Harry Potter for me was like, I know it was a no from my parents, but it was like, I just don't like that stuff. So it wasn't like a
Didn't
battle
bother.
at all.
Bro, I'm telling you, bro, you watch Harry Potter, bro.
Someone gave me a DVD for my 8th.
For all of them or what?
Not for one. It was
Just
Prisoner of Azkaban.
Yeah, I don't remember any of them.
And I was like, yeah, it's ass, bro.
For me, it was all right. Like, it wasn't like, oh, that. Look.
Nah, it's quality stuff, bro. Not they might. I don't know. I'm trying to remember if it fell off at any point in time, but I feel like consistently every single one of them, like I don't know, 8 movies, bro, were all good, bro.
Do you read the books as well?
Come on, dog.
Nah, come on.
Come on, dog.
you read the books?
Carlos, do you, mate? All right.
I don't
watch
think
them?
I've
This
seen
guy
every
read Game
single
of
one.
Thrones, bro.
Like, Game of Thrones, reading that is different, bro. Like,
Man said erotica, bro.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, bro. Like, Loki, what's next? 50 Shades of Grey?
what do you mean? How you gonna try to compare that with Game of Thrones?
Because I feel it's all around the same time. Twilight, Game of
It's
Thrones.
actually
50
not.
Shades.
Nah.
50 Shades and Twilight definitely were in the
Yeah,
same
nah.
bag at the same time, but Game of Thrones that's
British-
mature
nah,
done
Game
stuff.
of Thrones,
yeah.
reading it, I'm like, it was actually nice, bro. It was actually one of my favorite.
What's your favorite genre? What like if someone gives you a plot line, like what will get you guys? I mean, we heard yours. Is that pretty much it?
Yours is drugs. Yes.
Have you guys watched American Gangster?
That's the movie, yeah.
Frank
Den-
Lucas, what's his name? Denzel.
Denzel Washington.
I
Yeah,
actually
bro.
haven't watched
You
it.
have to watch that movie.
Bro,
It's
top.
such a good movie.
Yeah,
top dog.
I hear this.
Such a good
I hear this.
I just didn't like how I got locked up at the end.
Come on, dog.
Huh?
No way.
You don't
You
even know who I was talking about.
What?
Surely there's like a cutoff point on.
Yeah, but right now y'all literally just told me
Yeah,
to watch it,
that's
and you
true.
just
And then you
spoiled
said it straight away.
It's different if
That's
we're
true.
on the podcast. We're gonna review it.
Your success
'cause we
took a
haven't
shot
talked-
at you.
Hey, to be honest, you don't even know what I'm talking about. I got locked up.
Denzel,
bro.
You said Denzel.
Nah, no, if
You
you
said
watch it,
Denzel.
this is the thing about that movie. Like, it's an all-star cast member. Like, it's elite. It wasn't just like Denzel Washington. Who else is there?
You know what pissed me off? Apparently, Denzel Washington is actually Denzel.
Denzel Washington.
Denzel
Okay,
Washington.
not Denzel.
I'm cool with that.
Yeah. I mean,
Denzel.
I'll take it. I'll
I don't
let it
know.
slide.
I mean, we're
I'm
alright
used
with
to
that.
calling him that.
Denzel.
Yeah.
It's also just a bit more extra effort.
Kinda like
if
Will-
I can
Will
just hit him
Smith
with
is not
Denzel,
William.
don't you dare be Willard.
Willard.
But I reckon,
Sorry, yeah, keep going.
nah,
That's why she don't love you.
yeah, watch it, guys. It's good. Now I was gonna say thriller or mystery, bro.
Talk to me though. What do you mean thriller or mystery?
Like, I just
'Cause
love where it's like.
Like,
What's
is
an
it like-
example?
Like Get Out Us, that kind of
You know
stuff.
what I mean? Because there's big difference between Get Out Us or Gone Girl, or Fractured. You know what I mean? Have you guys watched it?
Yeah, Fractured is crazy.
Fractured.
bro.
Yeah, Fractured
Apple-
is messed up, bro.
Fractured with, I don't know. What, you guys kind of separated? Yeah.
Wait, thriller?
You know what I mean? Like there's a
Thriller-
difference.
Yeah, I know
There's a
thriller.
difference.
Thriller has to have a scary element to it, right? But it's not horror.
It's not
Thrillers,
horror,
yeah, it's not that.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
Like
yeah,
jump
yeah.
scares?
It's not
It's
even.
not,
It's-
no-
it's
no
not
jump
jump
scare.
scares.
So you're not doing like Nightmare on Elm Street. It's more.
It's,
Like the
this
Purge,
is-
like the
This
Purge.
is so real that it's scary.
It's not even necessarily like the Purge. It's more like what's that one with the? Here's Johnny. What's that one? What's that
Isn't it
one?
Where's Johnny?
Where's Johnny? Whatever.
I know.
Where's Johnny? The one where he sticks his head through the.
freaking-
Come on.
Yeah, no, I know who you're talking about.
The what?
Yeah.
Come on, bro. Come on.
Do the what? Yeah.
And then he,
The
and
little
the meme,
girls,
and the
the
meme
little
when
girls.
he freezes.
And then the tricycle.
Yeah. Come on. And they made a new one about it recently.
It's got what's his name? Leo, yeah?
Sure.
Not Leo.
Isn't that Saul?
No.
No.
What is it?
It's the one they
He's
go
got-
on a holiday
Oh,
and then like
He's an
The
author.
building? With the building? No?
yeah, he's an author and he's trying to finish off the book or write the book or something. Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Come on, guys.
The Shining.
The Shining.
The Shining.
The Shining. That's
remember
like
that.
a thriller, right?
That. Ooh, is that horror or thriller? Let me.
that's a bit
Surely
scary, bro.
it's
I'm
there.
not gonna lie.
The
Shining.
bro. The Shining.
Jack Nicholson, not Leonardo DiCaprio. By the way.
Great, yeah, Jack Nixon, that guy. good stuff. But that's your bag, yeah? Thriller kind of
Bro,
match?
thriller and mystery. Them
Thriller
two-
does
Have
hit,
you guys seen Forgotten?
Forgotten.
I
No.
don't think so.
It's like a Korean movie.
Come on.
The Korean movies are pretty
Bro,
pretty
they-
elite from what I
they
hear.
actually
Yeah,
are elite.
They're
from what
in
I've
the bag
seen.
with that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
The Shining's called a psychological horror.
Psychological horror. Okay.
It's on that Stephen King vibe.
Stephen King was Stephen King? Yeah.
I don't know if he wrote it. I know
Stephen
Stanley
King did
Kubrick
like it
directed
and that, right?
Oh no, it is based on Stephen King's book.
Yeah. Stephen King. Stephen Hawking
That's
didn't make
it.
any movies, right?
Yeah, Stephen Hawking.
Yeah, he didn't do any movies though. Yeah.
Stephen.
I know who Stephen Hawking. I know.
The human puddle.
Oh, okay. Let's just switch the angle and push on like nothing happened.
Wait. You know what that reference is? The Andrew Schultz.
It's Andrew Schultz. Yeah.
And I was like, let me clarify.
It's not me.
I just laughed with it.
So Stephen Hawking. Yeah.
Have you guys seen Shadow Island?
Yeah.
No, but I've heard it's amazing.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's another.
That was a
okay,
good
so
one.
okay.
That was a good
I was
one.
gonna say, can we have a movie night?
Yes.
Okay,
yes,
movie
yes.
night, cool. That's one thing. TDE curation of good movies to watch.
Yes.
Like, let's put out a list of what we think are good
Yeah.
movies. Give it to the people,
Okay.
them, and everyone watch them. And then when you watch it or whatever, like we have a movie for the week.
Yeah.
We have a movie for the week.
Can I say what it is?
Go what?
Minions: The Rise of Gru.
What?
It's so good, bro. It's such a good movie.
That's yours, huh?
It's so
wrong
good.
Did you wear a suit to the cinema? Huh?
Yellow face?
What? Oh,
Not allowed to say that.
do people?
What is
Yeah.
going on?
Is that like looked down upon
Oh,
if
my
you paint your
days.
face yellow in any way?
I don't think so.
I just don't
for a
know.
minion?
Surely not.
To be a minion.
Yeah, minion.
Yeah.
Imagine putting on yellow paint, going dooba dooba, and someone's like, "You racist."
Do you guys have any movies to recommend then?
Let's recommend one for this week for people then.
Well, do you all have to agree on one?
I think we're gonna have
I'll
to. But
agree.
then
Okay,
we'll
so
work.
definitely.
What's the genre?
either-
Like,
yeah,
let's
let's
start
pick a genre.
bringing
What's the
genre. All right, I think psychological thriller makes sense,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So maybe horror. Let's go horror.
Horror? Nah, don't do horrors at
Too
all.
much.
Psychological thriller.
Okay, so thriller. What's a good thriller?
Shadow Island is pretty good one.
Shadow Island is
TCGS, I
top for me,
reckon.
bro. At the end, I was
Yeah.
like, damn, so what is it? Like, I
Alright.
knew what it was,
Okay,
but
Shutter Island.
Shadow Island.
Shutter Island's the movie
Shadow
for this
Island
week.
is a good one.
People, watch Shutter Island this week. Noah's gonna join you in that because he hasn't watched it either. We might have to rewatch that,
Yeah.
I'm gonna watch it.
and then we'll chat about some highlights on the next episode.
You know what I'd love to
Vibes.
do?
Mm.
We should do like for no reason, but like rent out a cinema someday and like
Just
Yeah,
get
it's
everyone
not
to come and
expensive.
watch.
and
I've looked
Yeah.
into
everyone watch the movie
Bro, I've
together.
looked
Yeah.
into
Like when Black Panther 2 comes out, we should do it.
Fam,
That'd
let's
be dope.
send
TD
it.
Black Panther 2 screening
Go.
or whatever.
Wakanda forever kind of vibes,
Yeah.
bro. Come on. Remember when we all
Make
showed
it a whole- make it a whole
I didn't
thing.
go, but you guys all dressed
Yeah.
up. Yeah.
Oh yeah, you
That was
did.
that was
I
dope.
don't know what I was doing.
Them kids, bro. Bro, we all dripped out a little bit of
Yeah.
African attire. Bro, I had my beads. I think I had a bandana, like African print bandana, bro. I took some
Everyone
of the
was
hottest photos I've
dressed
ever
up,
taken
yeah.
that night too. 40X, yeah? Wasn't it?
Yeah, it
40X.
I think so.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
It was good. It was elite.
done.
We'll do that.
Shutter Island, though. That's the movie for this week.
Because this is the thing with the movies, yeah? Like, at the end, there's this new show actually called You Don't Know Me or something like that. I don't know if you guys seen that.
Was this
I've seen the ad for
You
it.
Don't Know Me.
Yeah.
But
Yes.
someone talk to me
it's,
about
it's,
this?
it's a good show.
Where's this on?
Netflix, just quick 5 episodes.
You Don't
Mini
Know
series, 45 minutes.
Okay, carry on.
Right? But anyways, I like when the ending is like leaves it up to you. Like it's your imagination. What do you think happens? Right?
I also just sometimes I don't have
Sometimes
effort
just-
for that, bro. Just tell me. Did
make-
the spinning
Nah,
top
nah,
stop
nah,
spinning
nah,
at the
nah,
end
nah.
of
Inception?
Inception or
I didn't like that
Oh, I love that ending, bro.
like is he
Just-
all good or not? Did
Nah,
we
bro.
hear it drop or did it not drop?
That's the thing. You don't know. So now it's
I
like,
don't
is
like
he
that, 'cause
dreaming
that's- to
or is
this
that
day-
reality? Yes.
I'm struggling, bro.
movie. I need to watch that movie again because I didn't like it because I was a kid.
Nah, you have to
I
watch
haven't
it.
even
was-
seen
I was
it.
also
like,
watch it too.
ADHD
What movie is
kid.
it? Inception, yeah.
This is the problem with Inception, right? So you didn't get it when you were a kid, but everything was happening. It was cool. So you watch it again, maybe another couple of years, 4 years later or something.
In your teens, yeah.
You don't really get it again, but it was still cool. At this age now, because I think I watched it maybe 2 years ago, I'm watching it, I'm getting it, and then it gets to about 3/4 of the way. I have no clue what's happening.
Just, you'll get it at 45.
That's also how I felt when I was watching Tenet.
Tenet, I
Yeah,
got.
yeah.
What I,
Tenet
what
was
I
just
difference? Tenet?
Nah, Tenet
I said,
just-
bro, I'm actually the hottest human alive right now, bro.
Tenet is just a different level
Yo.
of mind twist.
I don't even know how to explain it
Because
again.
it went
Like, like
backwards,
it's-
but then it went
Bro,
forward.
it all made sense. I was like, who did I watch it with?
Me.
Was it only
Yeah.
you or was it?
It
It
was
just
me.
stopped being fun for me after
It was.
a while. I
I was like, Daniel, what's
this? I
going
don't
on?
understand.
I was like, I don't know what's going on.
Bro, you had,
Fill me
Guys,
in.
guys,
you had no clue what was
Yeah,
going
yeah, yeah.
on, bro. You were gone.
Yeah,
Did
it
you
was-
sleep?
No, I didn't sleep.
You
I
slept.
just didn't know what was going on.
You slept, fam. You slept.
That is also a problem for me. I just sleep, bro.
But yeah, bro. That show was the movie.
Yeah. Movies are interesting though.
Like it's confusing, but yeah.
I don't know if we've spoken about this on here, but it's like, are the movies influencing how society changes, or are they a reflection of what people observe in society, or where we think we can go? Obviously, not some weird stuff like, I don't know, something that's obviously not going to happen. I can't think of an example. I don't know, Harry Potter. Like, that's not a reflection of society currently.
It's got to be more of like...
Currently, in terms of what we overtly see, spiritual realm, who knows what's going on. But like,
I think,
especially the thriller stuff is what I'm kind of more trying to say. Like, does that influence what craziness goes on in the world, or
surely a combination?
Or do we
of both.
see
Yeah,
it
for sure.
as a reflection of what is going
I
on?
think I've always seen it as reflections.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Obviously, bar the superhero stuff, bar the fantasy stuff.
Bro, how do I go to Harry Potter instead of Marvel? This is clearly not going to happen. Bruh, we have a green man that grows when he gets angry. Bruh.
Oh, the red stone. Okay, Lil Uzi.
But yeah, because some madness goes on in movies, and I'm like, yo, you just gave someone a great idea.
Now, you
Yeah.
let-
Oh, okay. Yes.
Inspiration,
But-
yeah.
So I remember watching. This was such a good movie. What's his name? Ryan Gosling.
Ryan Gosling's
was
good. He's in
It was
good movies,
the
bro.
gang one. Set in like the 20s or something.
now you got to tell us.
It was
the name.
him and the redhead chick,
Emma Stone.
Emma Stone. They've done so many good movies together. I thought
Yeah,
they were married.
bro, I thought, like
Yeah.
what go on there, and I
Yeah.
love it.
I want them to be
I
married.
need.
He's
them
not
to be
married to
Needs
her.
happen. It
They have to
needs
be married
happen.
together. Yeah, but yeah.
Um,
Do you want me to- I'll get the movie. Away.
Yeah. Let's get down.
Gangster Squad. I think it's called Gangster Squad.
Yeah.
But the very opening scene of that is like they're
Gangster Squad, yeah.
punishing this snitch or something, and so they tie him arms to one car on like with chains, and then legs to another car with chains, and then they just drive in opposite
Why?
directions. Sorry, hold on. Sorry, hit the mics. They drive in opposite directions, and so obviously
That's pain.
you just hear them ripping the body apart, right?
Damn.
And I was like, damn, like you just gave someone an idea.
Yeah, legit.
But it's also like, no, you
Someone
got
probably-
the idea
yeah.
off
Of
reality.
someone else,
Yeah.
you
That's
know?
the thing. Inspiration comes from somewhere to write those things. I don't think people are coming up with it
Like nothing's
at
new.
all.
Nothing's
Yeah,
new.
I doubt it.
Someone had an interesting take. I can't remember which podcast it was, man. But they were like, "Oh, was it Honey's Babies?"
Flagrant?
Was
They were
it
talking about
Flagrant?
movies recently. Where
Someone.
it was like how in India, Bollywood does stuff. Or at least I heard this on
Mm.
thing. They were saying like Bollywood does very, like the standard of movies is very like fantasy, like in everything.
Nah, not this one. But yeah,
Like,
yeah.
because it's like people don't want to face their reality kind of thing. Whereas American cinema does a lot of reality based stuff. 'Cause
Yeah.
it's like and like sad stuff
Yeah.
because like life's just so good
that's just-
that you
yeah.
want to feel real.
That makes sense.
It is pretty
That
crazy
makes
though.
sense.
Like, I'll go on to what I was gonna say after, but like, it is kind of crazy that thing of like, depending on the society you're in, how
hate it.
certain things are portrayed. Yeah, how certain things are portrayed, or like what entertainment is, or what collective entertainment looks like, is a reflection of
Yeah.
whatever your society situation is. So like, we're not looking for like the type of like what do we the type of stuff that we gravitate towards here now, right? It's not necessarily the struggle and like the escapism kind of movies.
Yeah.
Like that's not what
Yeah,
most
that's the word
people.
they use,
I think it's escapism. Yeah. That's not the kind of content we're trying to watch.
Yeah.
Like we're at a good level of like, this is our standard. This is where we're at. So we're able to just watch the literal things that have no relevance to
Relevance.
changing your life or like coming up or
Facts.
grinding.
Facts.
Like I think the example they used on Flagrant was like, We Will Love Marley and Me, about a family who gets a dog gets old, they have to put the dog down.
And we were like,
Oh
that's
my
amazing.
god!
Also, I never liked that movie.
Isn't that the one with Owen Wilson? Yeah.
Wow.
Wow. I
So how do you go on
can't deal
about
with his
that
nose,
if-
bro. No, real quick. I was gonna say real quick. The other take was, if movies like we hold rappers against the type of lyrics that
Oh,
they
100%,
put
yeah.
in their songs.
Yeah.
Like clearly it's either a reflection of what they've been doing in their past, in their life, whatever.
But
But in
directors-
movies, directors,
Yeah.
like where's your mind at
Yeah. To be doing
Yeah.
this.
to be able to put that
Yeah.
on pen and paper and then
Yeah.
Yeah, that
like
is wild.
play it out. Now I actually don't like how much gore was there.
Yeah.
Add a bit more.
Yeah.
Ooh, can you get a better angle of this and that?
Early on, that was a whole thing because when Tyler the Creator first came out, they were like, "This guy's disgusting." Because he also had a song, what's it called, "She" or something like that, and basically it's like tells a story of like some guy who's like he violently rapes a girl or something like that. But it's not like a sad retelling of the story. It's like the character is like he's telling the story in a positive way. Yeah, and people were like, yo, like, what's wrong with this guy?
Yeah.
That's sick, like all this. And
Like,
then
where's your
I think
mind at?
his response at the time was like, I'm just making entertaining content. Like, it's no different to someone who writes a movie about the same kind of thing.
Yeah.
Because if someone wrote a movie about it, we'd be like, oh, it's a good movie, you know? Like, it's messed up, but it's a good movie.
But if you do a song.
I don't know.
But
Yeah,
it's,
I can
it's-
kind of see because with movies, people expect it to be like fake. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Which means like
Yeah.
no matter how bad
Yeah.
this movie is
Like,
in terms
they're
of like
acting,
reality, it's like it's acting. It's like it's a movie or it's this rather
Yeah.
than rap is actually rapping over something. No one goes, it's
Yeah.
fake or whatever. It's like,
Yeah.
yo, why are you actually rapping?
I
about
think
that?
rap kind of shot itself in the leg with that, where it's like, because the expectation has always been you write your own rhymes, you're being real to who you are.
Yeah.
Right? So it's like, now you can't, as a defense, be like,
Just entertainment,
it's
bro.
just entertainment. These are not my real
Yeah.
stories. These are just raps. Because now it's like, well, you're a fraud in terms of an artist to your community. So it's a very interesting thing. It's like, are you going to stand on that? Did Rasha really catch a body? From Bobby Schroeder, wasn't that it? Rasha caught a body about a week ago.
Oh, is that what he said? I don't even know, bro.
Yeah, and that's what the whole
Did this
operation
shit
went
himself.
down.
Well.
Yeah. About a week
And then
ago.
about a week ago,
Bro, friends are like,
Everyone
someone's
love
mom's
you.
like, yeah, you didn't get the body. It's my son.
cuz the friends are like, yeah, that matches with the call logs, bro. Thank you for that.
So that was crazy.
That
They
was
were
the
just
missing
saying,
link.
They were like, they gave the whole pieces, bro. It's like, this guy did this, this guy did this, this guy did this.
Damn.
About a week ago.
Bro,
Yeah,
that's
wow,
insane.
Makes
Song
sense.
drops on July 14th. They're like, July 7th, huh?
It's pretty interesting.
But at the same time, with music, you're actually gonna perform in front of like millions and thousands of people as well, right? So you drop your music, obviously goes on Spotify. The next thing you know, you're doing a tour, and then now you're actually singing that song. You know what I mean? So that's that's the difference between that and the movies as well. Whereas movies again is just like, oh yeah, what a plot. No one's gonna say that's based on reality, bro. You know what I mean?
I mean, when I think about this, like, sure, it's not based on reality, but it is also just crazy. Like, I wonder where you have to be mentally. I'm not bagging movie writers or directors or anything like that. It's very interesting. Like, we haven't actually thought about that. Like, where is your mind at when you write these certain things or direct this? Because there's this crazy scene in what's the one? What's the
Molly
one?
Me.
What's the one with the Hannah something, bro?
Montana.
No,
Gatsby.
the one with the
13
Reasons Why.
13 Reasons Why.
13
Hannah Gatsby.
reasons why.
Had
that's the
13
comedian
reasons Hannah
Hannah
Gatsby.
Gatsby.
Oh
What?
my-
Hannah Gatsby? Nah.
Hannah Baker.
Hannah Baker,
Hannah Baker,
yeah.
yeah.
There's a crazy. I probably won't say the scene too much, but there's a scene where she's
Yes.
at the party and she's in the pool, right?
Yes.
And like that scene, I actually had to
Yeah,
turn
it
it
was
away.
that was so
It
uncomfortable.
was
Yeah.
Because
so,
they shot it slowly.
bro,
and
and
I
it
was
was
scared.
just slowly panning in,
Yeah.
and the tears were falling. I said, "Yo,"
And it was silent
was
as well. There was no
intense,
backing
yeah.
I
music.
said, "Big man."
Yep.
Yeah, we're gonna have to fold this laptop for another
Yep.
30 seconds, bro.
Whoa.
We can come back and reconvene.
Yep.
But like to write that, to film it.
Yeah. She's Australian.
To film it
Just
as well.
she's
eh?
trying. Yeah, it's weird to listen to the accents afterwards. But bro, the
Yeah.
Donny behind the camera,
Yeah.
panning in slowly.
Yeah.
That's wild. That is
Bro,
very
no, but
wild.
also imagine director, yeah?
Cut.
You're actually not doing it right. You need to do it better.
Yeah.
How do you know?
Oh my god.
Hey, talking from experience or what?
Yeah, we need to look into these
Oh
dogs,
my
bro.
gosh.
Yeah. No, it is
But-
crazy.
but it's a lot.
On that though, because with like story writing and all that kind of stuff, I don't know. Have you guys heard the thing with Stephen King? So obviously like It, The Shining, all that stuff. So
Yes.
there is a story that apparently when he was a kid, he was out playing with like his friend. He's like 5 years old on the, like near the train tracks and stuff.
Yeah.
And apparently like he just came back home by himself, silent kind of thing, not like distressed or anything crazy, but was just like, yeah, my friend just got hit by a train.
Yeah, I remember something like
And
that.
Damn.
they're like, maybe that like is a sort of
Isn't
trigger
there a
that makes
movie
him.
that he kind of made about that?
Did he?
I'm trying to remember. I feel like maybe not. Maybe
Yeah.
not. Maybe
They're
I'm
saying like
confused.
maybe that's why he's kind of like not immune to this stuff, but like very leans towards this kind of like terrifying content. But I don't know. How
Like
legit that
I would
is.
go crazy if there's a type of movies I'm creating like
Yeah,
back
exactly.
to back.
I mean, it's kind
Also
of like
thinking-
it's kind
That's
of
what
like
you're
method
thinking,
acting.
yeah.
Like when you're
Yeah.
the actor that is constantly in these type. Like, bro, Lakeith Stanfield was finished after he did what was it, Judas and the Black Messiah.
Yes.
Yeah, like apparently playing that kind of a character was so took such a toll on him that afterwards he actually just needed to recover, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Do we want? Yeah, sorry. Rob?
No.
Do we? Is the world better or worse for this type of content being in existence?
I mean, it's for people's entertainment.
But why are we
And I-
entertained by that?
Just cause, like you
that's not
said,
new.
it's an escape.
Huh?
Yeah,
That's not new.
Yeah.
think it's-
Because
It's
like
not.
theater
We had
has always been like
pancration,
this.
Yeah.
like you know them fights to the death that used to have in Greek times in the
Gladiators?
amphitheaters, gladiators. as well, yeah.
Pancration. What's that?
That was the one. Do you remember the book, bro?
Yeah,
They take a
fight,
pancreas
yeah.
out or something.
Huh?
They take the pancreas
No,
out.
no, pancration is like a fight. Like that was
a
the
fight,
first
that's
kind of
what
wrestling.
it's
or
like,
something.
yeah.
Remember that book? That book hit, bro. Was that a movie too?
I think there was, but old school kind of movie.
this was in high school, bro. This is like what, year 8, year 9?
Yeah.
Yeah, good book.
Remember, I actually did a play on that too, bro.
Wait, what?
Damn.
What, you had to get naked in high school and then play?
But I fought with my friend
What? Okay.
from the class.
What's going on?
Well, yeah, you're right. Like that type of entertainment
just
has been around. But okay,
entertainment.
but the fact it's been around it, does that, like, are we still better or worse for having that? Like, we're entertained by watching grown men fight lions and bears.
We need it. Imagine you're watching a movie where nothing bad happens. Like, you'd be bored, bro. You know what I mean?
But why are we like that? That we need something.
Because the world is full of bad things as well.
We need,
so it's
we need
like
reality.
It's
Mm.
That's what it
literally-
is.
Yeah.
We
I
actually
think
need
we like
reality.
stories.
Okay.
No,
We also like good stories. And like even if it's sport, right? Like it's like, yes, this is sport, but it's also a story. Like you become attached to these athletes and you're like, for me, I'm like, I've watched Leo Messi since he was, when was his debut? I think he was 17 years old or something, right? And I'm like, I'm attached to this athlete's journey from that moment and like kind of watching him come up, become the best player in the world, all this. That's why like this year I'm so excited for the World Cup because I'm like, if he goes to the finals and wins it, like I will cry. You know? But it's like, it's not just the sports aspect, it's like, it's just the story of this guy doing this whole thing, you know? So it can be positive and we're attached as well. But
Yeah.
also, like, part of me, like, obviously I want him to win the World Cup, but I'm like, if he loses, it's such a good story as well,
Yeah.
right? Which is what happened in 2014, right? I'm like, that's also such a good story. And so it's like, either way, but it doesn't have to be. Yeah, I think it is a bit odd that we are, like, attracted to the gruesome stuff as well.
Very attractive.
But that's along the same lines of like, sometimes you just don't want to look away from things. You blow your nose, you look in the tissue, bro. Like, why? For what?
Yeah, you look at it too.
Honestly. Chocolata.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Hungry.
But yes,
But it's content, man. Yeah.
Yeah, it is. It is.
It's scary though, bro. What do you mean it's content? That's a bad excuse, bro.
But it's just content, bro. I'm
shocking
sorry. Like,
excuse,
it's
bro.
there, but it's up to people if they want to watch it or not. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's mad.
Going back to what you were saying before, talking about like different society, different movies, and so on. But with movies, it's become more of like a universal thing now. You know what I mean? Now that you got Netflix and all that kind of stuff as well, it's like, is it really, you know what I mean? Like what you were saying before. Obviously, places like India, they got Bollywood. You know what I mean? Nigeria, you guys.
Nollywood.
Why are you laughing, bro? What's funny?
just scared.
Why couldn't you say with a straight face, bro? What's going on?
You know what's
have you seen
funny?
your movies?
Bro, we got good movies
Like, you guys
now.
do. You
No,
guys
it's
do.
not this. It's
But you're
like as a kid, I was like, "Oh, Hollywood exists." I found out Bollywood. I was like, "Lol, rip off."
I'm like,
And then
and then-
somehow I hear Nollywood. I'm like, "No, that's the real rip off."
But Nollywood is a category, bro.
no, okay. You know what?
Nollywood is a category. Out of Africa, Nollywood is a
I
category.
freaking love
Oh,
Nollywood
gosh.
movies, bro.
They're too much.
They're so dramatic, bro.
They are.
I love them.
Bro, when you get the
Is it the same few like star actors for you guys? That are
for
in
what I
everything?
watched, for sure.
Yeah.
Patience Ozokwo and Nkem O. Shout out to them.
Yeah.
Fam, famous. Oh, there's a real famous guy. He has 2 first names. I forgot him. But you know them people with I forgot his name.
Matthew
bro.
John.
I forgot. I can't remember. But yeah, nah, they were the same few people for
Yeah,
nights.
it's the same with Arabic stuff.
I still don't get how I was able to watch Nollywood movies and not Harry Potter though. Like, I know that's the age-old
Yeah,
thing
yeah,
that
you
we
know.
all say, but I just do not get it. This woman just turned into a cat, bro.
Yeah.
Okay,
Just on
witchcraft
her
I think it's
watch.
when
and all
your
that
parents
stuff.
like they feel like they can control that content.
How does that
You know?
make sense?
Yeah, it's dumb. They're very dumb.
It's that. Bro, man, them said a Spelliarmus and were just running through walls and catching
I actually don't know how
flying
that
balls. But I could watch this lady turn into a cat and do judge and turn someone into a potato.
And that's fine.
What's going on?
But you guys
Even
kill me
knows.
with your superhero movies, bro.
Nah, that's not us. That was from Ghana or something. Bro.
Shy.
It was.
Imagine
It
not
was.
playing.
Why
Yeah,
gotta blame Ghana, bro?
The Avengers was
Why
Ghana, bro.
you
Trust.
blaming Ghana, bro?
Bro, the one that was annoying,
Revenges.
bro, the annoying one was Rihanna and Beyonce, bro. yeah. There's a movie called Beyonce and Rihanna or something like that. But
You guys love these
It's pretty
movies,
good.
yeah?
Nah, they're too much.
What was I gonna say just then, man? Oh, far out, man. All right, I can't remember. But what's this Ricky Martin thing y'all were talking about just then?
I don't know. I don't really know much about it, but apparently his nephew is accusing him of incest.
Of incest.
Yeah, like as in of sexually assaulting him.
He said the nephew.
Wait, sexually assaulting him.
Ricky Martin. Who's Ricky Martin again, though?
Living la vida loca.
Was he a presenter on like a show?
Yeah, he was
Musician?
on a show, yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
sure
he
he was
was.
like on The Voice or something.
How old is the nephew?
I'm not sure. I think it might have been when he was a kid.
Bro.
Or like,
Oh yeah.
How's the nephew now?
His nephew drops claims, yeah.
yeah, read it. What do you see? All I heard was just the
This
title.
is just 7 News. Nah, this is just about how his husband is speaking out to like defend him kind of thing. Truth will prevail. Da 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 da. Bro, Ricky Martin's 51.
Very.
What's so funny about that?
It's like it comes out that he's guilty, and he's like, "I told you, the truth will prevail."
Truth will prevail.
I think they've settled it though.
Is it settled?
Yeah.
Bro, this
I
is
saw
what-
something
this
where
is
it
what
said it
I
was
gonna
settled.
Say, yeah. Ricky Martin's 51 years old, yeah. Bro, 51, cuz this is not the type of news I want going out about.
Yeah,
Yeah, legit.
Like,
Bro, I only have a good 40 more of these left.
yeah.
25 minimum, yeah. 25, 40 max of these years left, bro.
Yeah,
Actually, that's a long time. But still, at 51,
you don't want that.
I'm not trying to have to deal with this type of like, bro.
Yeah.
You gotta live up.
Allegations.
You got no, but if you did it, you deserve that.
No,
But if it's an
100%. No, but like,
allegation,
I don't want to deal with like allegations
bro.
yeah.
Like, how do you ensure?
that you don't,
Yeah, how do you ensure that you live a patterned life?
and no one can accuse you.
Yeah.
Of anything.
You can't, bro.
I mean,
what-
if you're
what-
doing wrong, you're gonna get accused.
Exactly.
It's
Everything
like, don't
done
do,
in the
don't do
dark
wrong.
will come to the
wrong.
light.
Don't do
Just
wrong.
just stay out of that.
That's actually what
But
it is.
what's wrong?
Yeah.
What's wrong with what?
No,
Probably diddling your nephew.
right, that's what I mean. Like, when I say what's wrong, it's like things change so drastically in 10 years.
Yes. Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
Like, as in the whole thing of eventually we're all gonna be cancelled.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How do you? You're definitely. But how do you avoid that?
That's unavoidable.
Yeah.
Well, then that sucks, bro.
But like, just never do the things that, like, you know,
Definitely is gonna. Yeah.
like, are still gonna be around. Because like,
You also can't
Abraham
get cancelled if
Lincoln
you're not-
freed the
okay,
slaves.
Carry on. Yeah. Wow.
But he was
wait.
probably-
Wait,
Pause.
huh?
Everyone pause, bro. Bro.
wait, just
How did this
yeah,
happen?
just, like, he freed the slaves,
Shout
right?
out.
But like, he probably still was racist,
Okay.
right? But we're kind of like, we don't hold him to that extent of someone being racist now,
Okay.
you know? Because
he
we're kind of
freed
like, I
slaves.
get no, but it's also just like, I get like, it was standard to be that way back then.
Okay.
You know, that's what I'm saying.
Definitely not.
So it's
because
like,
there were some white people that were like, nah, maybe owning people is not too crazy, bro.
wait, what?
I don't know. I said, like, there were definitely some other white people that were like, nah, maybe owning people is probably a bit crazy. Like, we shouldn't do
Yeah,
this.
yeah. But sorry, what I'm saying is
Yeah.
like, but the standard was probably to use certain words, right?
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
I just remember that skit of like the first black guy who used the word in a like
Other
in a
context.
positive way. What you call me? Hmm? And then they said it back, bro. Like, it's actually the funny. I might need to chuck it in.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Well, what I'm saying is like, we don't kind of go, oh man, I can't believe he used that word, because it's like normal then, you know. Whereas now it's like whatever. That's why it's like, for us, it's like maybe we'll say some things, and it's like people won't be like
Asthma.
insane. It's like, nah, I guess in 2020 it was
that was
kind of
the time,
normal to
yeah.
call, I don't know, vegans weird or something, you know, like whatever you want to make it.
I mean, the simplest terms, like, let's say, Danny, you go to the club, yeah? And let's say, you know, you hug one of your friends that you haven't seen in a long time, you know, front hug, long time, you know.
Front hug.
Yeah, no side thing.
Good friends.
Good friend, like, oh my gosh, long time.
Yeah.
Right?
And
And
then
then
wait,
obviously-
what kind of friend is this? Before I start saying yeah, very good. Actually, I wouldn't be hugging the homie like that. Oh, I would.
But let's say,
What
it's a
friend
good,
is this?
Let
let's
him
say-
explain his story.
let's say it's a good friend. It's a good friend, a gal that you haven't seen in a long time.
Carry on.
Right? Like, I will know, no one will know that's like a friend that you haven't seen in a
Context.
minute, right?
Yeah.
But other people that's also there at the club, they turn around and they'll be like, bro, I thought this guy was loyal. You know what I mean? Or I thought this.
cheating.
And you know what I mean? Or they might just turn around and just see like the wrong thing, like at the right time, if that kind of makes sense. Do you get what I mean? Like you saying, you know when you say goodbye, you're like, lady, somehow holding a hand still.
Slight quick linger. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
But that's the homie.
yeah, but that's the homie.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you can't avoid that. You know what I'm saying?
You can't.
But the only way to
can.
avoid it is you don't go to the club.
Thanks.
You know what I'm saying? So then I go. So now context.
Carry on.
Because now your question is,
Yeah.
how can you avoid it,
Yeah.
right? And I'm saying is you can only avoid it if you don't play a part in it.
Yes, because
That's
I was
true.
also gonna say you just most people is you just live a life that doesn't
That
attract
doesn't
attention.
attract,
100%, yeah.
It doesn't do that. Because
You
if
know
you don't
what I
go
mean?
clubbing, if you don't do any of that, no one's gonna say anything about that. But at the same time, right? They can just catch you at a shopping center, and you're doing the exact same thing.
But no one's gonna care at a shopping center if you're also like environment doesn't change anything if you still are not someone who attracts attention anyway.
It depends.
Like if you're Joe from down the street, you know, Rebecca that's at the shops doesn't even know who you are. You know what I mean?
What about you? You let's say catching up with a friend. I think this actually happened to me. I was catching up with a friend, obviously whilst man's in a relationship. You know what I mean? And then I was like, "What's this?" You know, news going around. Oh, you know, why a man's moving spicy? I'm like, cuz, you know, this is my friend, cuz.
Yeah,
We're celebrating life, bro. You know what I mean? She just graduated. This is that. Like, come on, bro. You know. So again, regardless of what you do,
But you're also not someone that's low key, bro. You know what I'm saying?
no, I don't.
Like what?
How do I
He's in
explain?
the
Yeah, how do you
people
explain it?
know
I
him.
don't know.
No,
So-
but
so
it's
what-
not even
if
in
I'm low-key,
that
not low-key.
way.
What? How does
Like
it
there are
change anything?
genuinely people who
There's
cut
people
through
that- yeah.
without making any sort of noise.
Yeah.
Not even in a like, oh, attention, but they just
Yeah.
cut through in just a like no one knows what you do, what you're up to, how your day was.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean?
But you don't have to be known by a lot of people for someone to notice something like that. Like if I'm a low
But
key
they only
person,
notice it because they know you. Is what I'm saying.
No, okay.
Yeah,
okay, no,
someone's gonna know you,
He's
though.
right, because like I think about it, like there's people that I went to school with that like I finished school and I don't know their names. Yeah. But if I see them in public now, I might recognize their face. If they're with a girl, I'm like, I guess that's their girlfriend.
Yeah.
No, I'm not gonna be like, oh my god, Zinway's cheating.
okay, now it's
Zinway.
yeah, but now
If you see a kid,
okay.
you're like, yeah, that's a kid.
Obviously,
You
if
know
it's
what
a
I mean?
stranger and you don't know them, then like this conversation is invalid. But we're saying even if it's like one person that knows you, you don't have to be fully known. Everyone knows someone. Isn't that what we're trying to say? If one person sees you, even if like you're not super close or you're not like fully known and stuff, because what's the point of having the conversation if we're talking about a stranger seeing a stranger? Like
That's
obviously I don't know you.
That's true.
Like I don't know that that's your girlfriend. If I see you hugging a girl, that could be your girlfriend. It could be your sister. Like that's left to thingy. But if I know like Daniel in passing and I know that he has a girlfriend and now he's out and he's with a really close friend and like he's
Front
helping this friend because they're
what?
drunk. So he's helping them to the
you're
car.
drunk. Yeah.
Like he's helping the girl to the car. Obviously, people like that know him know that that's his friend,
That's
you
so
know.
funny.
And
How
they're
did she do
like
it?
he's just helping the friend. He's helping the friend because the friend is drunk, and obviously that's a good gesture. That you know that's a good thing that he's doing. But
So that's how
someone
you spun
else
the
who
story
sees
for
it,
her?
No, I was
A
gonna say
close
that definitely wasn't to the car and all that.
I mean, whatever.
A close
Like,
friend will
anyways,
know what's up, but a
Yeah.
friend
Yeah.
that doesn't know
Yeah.
will be like, what's going on?
yeah. I mean, ultimately, I was gonna say if you're someone who's like living a good life, like
Living
you're a
la
good
vida
person.
loca.
If
Yeah.
you're if you're ultimately a good person, like when we were thinking about this, I was like, Russell, Sierra's like husband, he's someone who like who's in the limelight. But this guy, like
If allegations
people-
come out, we tend to not believe.
everyone's gonna be
Yes.
like, oh, are you guys sure? Like, oh,
Yes.
maybe that's like you know his sister. He's hugging his sister,
Maybe
or
it's
like
his
you
nephew.
guys just took a different angle. Oh. No, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. Yeah,
Sorry, yeah.
you know, we're gonna blame the camera person and be like, no, you just took
Why
the
you're taking
you took the
photos,
photo at a
man?
different
You're
angle.
victim
But because
shame,
he's like that type of person that's like, although he's in the limelight, he hasn't done anything wrong. He doesn't do
Like that,
anything
man.
wrong to
That's
people.
pretty sick.
He's living a good life, you
Yeah,
know.
yeah.
So people like want to give him the benefit of the doubt, regardless.
So who you are speaks for itself.
Yeah,
Really
for
does.
sure. It
Yeah,
has
but at
to.
the same time, in this world, it doesn't, bro. 'Cause some people even just want to pull down the good characters as well, though.
But at the same
But
time,
that doesn't last, and that's still fickle, and you can see through
That's-
it.
that's
You
true.
can
Yeah, for
really
fake.
see
sure.
That's right,
If it's
that's right.
And
fake, yeah.
society tends to
That's
see
true.
through it.
Yeah.
Like, you guys dragging it.
And to be honest, with that Russell example as well, yeah, like obviously he knows his life is out in the media. So you know what I'm saying? He's like, I got to keep it
Yeah, yeah.
100.
For
You know what I'm
sure.
saying? But whereas for us, whereas like our life's not out there, we're not celebrities, all that kind of stuff. So it doesn't, you know what I mean? Like thousands of people can say, oh, you know, people can comment and
Yeah.
be like, that's not him.
Yeah.
Oh, he's probably his cousin. He's just saying hi, whatever. But if that happened to one of us, who's gonna say
Who's
what?
gonna-
You know what I mean? Like no one's gonna comment and be
Yeah.
like, or call up and be like, well, no, that's not Carl.
Yeah.
So that, you know, that's not no. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's where it becomes a bit techie.
Yeah. Let's do an introduction.
I was just gonna say,
whoa,
it's
whoa,
time to
whoa,
do
whoa.
that. Yo, what's up, what's up, what's up? Welcome back to another episode of the Disruption Podcast, episode 152.
On your head, top.
We in this
Shouty.
Place.
it's no the Baghdaddy.
Chief Massage in the building, baby.
It's your girl, Moeezy.
Can you let me finish?
The Prince, what's up? Yeah, I don't
Ounce.
think. I don't think.
Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share this around, and kiss your mama.
Yeah.
Mwah.
I also was meant to do some shout outs because I definitely forgot to time ago. Shout out to CJ. Met him today.
Nice.
Good supporter. Was telling us some real nice stuff about us. Like I said, people are confidently coming up to us, which is
I love
nice.
it.
Love
So
that.
enjoy
I
that.
love that. Shout out to CJ.
Damn, I lost the other names.
Yeah,
That's
we actually had a few.
so
But
Imagine.
Loki forgot.
crazy.
the days,
Nah, trust. I got this. I got this in the bag, guys. All right.
There's one I told you to write down, cuz.
Right, trust. I've got this, bro. I've genuinely got this.
Shout out Cassie.
Shout out Cassie.
Yes, whoever that is.
Yeah,
Don't
Shout
say
I think I
that.
just made it up. no, don't made it up, but like.
Shout
I
out.
think that's her name. I don't
Shout
know.
out Tonya and shout out Elaine.
Woo.
Yeah. Yo, dope
Shout out
peoples,
to
bro.
you guys.
Proper, like proper, just like yo, come up and like you know, you mind your business.
Yeah.
Mm.
And it's like confidently come up and just say yo, like I actually really appreciate what you guys are doing for the scene.
I appreciate all three of you so much.
All three of y'all. Shout out to that because I was like, I need to do this. Yeah, we're meant to have a guest this week, like I
Yeah.
confidently said last episode.
I told you.
We put up a story. A lot of people responded. So we don't have a guest today, but we've locked in a bunch of people.
Yeah.
Which is nice.
The next 4 episodes,
Hey,
guys.
don't be doing all that.
Whoa.
No. Next, yeah, we gotta.
But we've been able to lock in a bunch of people from doing that, so that's been
Yeah.
good. So
Very
y'all
good.
don't come for us and say, they put it up, and because you know it's awkward. So the people who put their names know that. And you know
No
what I
one
mean?
got chosen.
Nah, don't worry.
And here we are with no guests. I'm like,
So this is a choice, huh?
We're
guest
locking
fell
y'all
through
in.
last
Don't
minute.
worry.
Yeah,
We're
but
locking
like,
y'all in.
We figured let's just send it with ourselves
Yeah.
today, because we've been able to lock in a bunch.
Pat in
coming
the
up.
rest.
Yeah.
That's been
Coming.
good.
Yes, sir.
In Australia, growing up, first of the month at school, did everyone do pinch punch?
Yeah.
course.
Oh, that was a
I
thing
still
here
do
as
it
well?
now.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I still do it.
What you doing now?
Yeah.
I remembered it the other
Pinch
day. and I
punch,
was like,
first
I don't
day of
know
the
if it's
month.
a thing for you guys.
No returns.
Yeah.
Flicking the kick for being so quick.
Yeah, no return. Ooh, what's that one?
You never did that?
Flicking.
Flicking the kick for being so quick, bro.
Nah.
So you know you get pinch
Oh,
punch.
yeah,
Some
yeah,
salty
yeah.
kid must have
Yeah.
made it up. Like you get pinch punch and you're like, far out.
I lost,
Like
but
it
now
hurt-
I
why
won.
does it hurt our ego so much?
It's so much. It's the same with
So
getting
much.
slapped on the back of the head when you come in with a haircut.
Nah, pinch punch hurts more, bro.
Like, bitch.
Pinch punch hurts so
because
much
it's
more.
even
Because
playing
you didn't get
ground.
to it first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm the one with the shaved head.
Yeah,
I deserve
yeah,
the
yeah.
slap. Pinch punch, anybody can get it, and I forgot to get you, bro. Like, that peases me off,
Yeah.
bro.
Do you guys play six fish?
Six fish, talk to me.
Like someone farted in class,
Or,
like you would yell out six fish,
Yeah.
and they would have to say 6 different types of fish before they
before
read.
people can smell a fart?
Like no,
Okay.
like as in people can punch on them until they say 6 types of fish.
Fags.
Or there was doorknob where they have to like
Touch the
run and
door.
touch a doorknob.
Yeah, I've done
What
that
was
one.
that
How
one?
would they know it's that person?
Yeah, wait, what?
You have to
Does it
add
become-
yourself.
I farted.
Yeah.
Six fish!
It came with sound
Bro,
effects.
which country was
Whoa.
this you guys
What
were
do you
doing this? Or a fart that came with sound
Yeah.
effects.
Like, man, you're sitting in class, going,
But how often did this happen at your school, cuz?
Yeah, damn, to create a game. How many farts? Bro, what were y'all eating in the Middle East, bro?
Sound effects too,
What's going on? Is it food?
Nasty.
Is it food, bro? This is beans.
jeez.
Oh,
fish.
jeez.
I remember the one where Jinx, obviously you say like, but then we took it to
Jinx.
another
Jinx.
level where like you have to find a wall. What was
Yeah,
the
you
word we
got
used
to
to
touch the
say?
wall.
Come on, bro. When you say the same something at the same time as someone, it
And
wasn't
then
not the Jinx one, but the one where you have to run and touch a wall before you get the
And they
living
have to-
daylights
yeah.
beat out of you, bro.
Didn't you just say jinx?
Nah, there was
Nah,
another
nah,
one.
nah.
There was another one. Come on, bro.
I remember I got knocked out so bad. Nah, it's actually crazy.
Hey, all of that's just because you guys said potato at the same time.
Bro, I went to class after lunch, bro.
Glass is wonky.
Back hurting. Here hurts.
All the buttons missing on the shirt.
Damn.
Pockets gone.
Bro, I don't think. Okay, we're dumb.
Bro, wait, hold up. Before you run to this, did you guys do the rip the pocket off the shirt?
Nah, that wasn't a game.
God.
Bro, if you did that,
Whoa.
Like, yeah, it wasn't a game. It was just like, look, ruined this guy's day, bro.
Nah. But them school shirts were expensive, cuz. Come on.
Oh my days.
All right, let me take this all the way back. Do you guys remember the point in time? I don't know if it would have happened for you.
Yeah.
Maybe. But where you could buy the plain shirts and your school would give you the iron-on logo.
No way.
Come on. Surely you guys remember.
Makes sense.
Like, you would get the primary school polo from Kmart Best and Less, were the most likely Best and Less in them days.
Standard colors.
The navy, the green,
Red.
the red, whatever.
White.
And then your school actually gives you an iron-on logo, and you and you put the logo onto the shirt like that.
No way you guys did that.
Surely
I
you
didn't.
guys
It's very
did.
smart.
No,
It's very
I've never
smart.
had
You're
that.
smart.
Nah.
We didn't do that either, but it's
Wow,
smart.
I go to the ghetto or what?
Must be.
It's a good school, it had a swimming pool.
But
bro.
then maybe
What's going on, bro?
they try to look after you guys, bro.
Bro, being a parent though, I don't know how much stress. Okay, like the stress that we put our parents through school-wise was because of how much fun we were having, right?
Yeah.
So we'll come back home and all the buttons are missing from our shirts.
Yo,
Your
Imagine being
shoes
a
are
full,
scratched.
bro, an adult that works, you pay for
Yeah.
that shirt, a long day at work,
Yeah.
and you come home and your son's shirt buttons are all missing.
yeah, but piss off parents are trash as well because it's like they as the double standards mental. I get it. You worked for it and like you paid for it, so you're annoyed, yeah. But also you're the parent, like you're supposed to do that, yeah.
Yeah.
But it's like, why are you not mad at yourself when the pen ink pops in your shirt?
Your
Pocket. It's like, and it's just like, oh, it happened. I break a dish at home. Scenes. My mom breaks it. Tee.
Not the same energy.
Hey, no cap. Yeah, I feel you, bro.
Bro. Or
Damn.
like,
But yeah, no, that is mad, man. Like your kid comes out
bro, all the buttons are gone. Bam.
proud of themselves.
Or
dude.
the shoe has a mouth.
Mine was the shoe, yeah. Mine was the shoe. The shoes were
The
bad.
shoe's got a mouth.
That
bro.
was alright.
God.
You can't control that
The
one.
flaps.
Because I
That
played
was-
so much
No,
football.
but we're playing sport, yeah.
Yeah. Like, I'm not kidding. There was like a 3-4 year period between year 5 and year 8 where it was like 7-8 pairs in the year.
Damn.
And my parents were the type as well. They'd buy like the cheapest ones. And then like my dad be like, I'll super glue it for you. So he just puts the glue on and then he puts it under the coffee table leg to hold
Yeah,
it.
yeah, to hold it in place, yeah? Bro.
Oh my days.
Bro, what other horror stories did we have? Like, what did we do that put our parents through it when we came back, fam? Like, we'll come back from school with a madness. Obviously, the ripped pants or the holes in the pants, whatever, like, that's kind of like standard. None of y'all ever came back with, like, after a punch on and you look messed up, right?
Nah.
Yeah? Like, you never worried your parents in that kind of... I think my mom might have, surely, bro.
Hold on.
You were,
I
you
mean,
were
I
reckless.
wasn't beat up, but
But you beat someone up.
You be
But
someone
we're
else.
going to a fight. We're going to a fight at school. My dad had to come to the school. I mean, I guess that probably stressed him out.
Cuz, big in the office.
All of our
Meeting with
parents
your manager at 3:30 coming up.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And you have to leave
to
at
come collect your
2:15
child.
because your child got in a fight. Bro, I can see why we got whoopings, bro.
Look, yeah,
It makes sense.
Yeah.
It makes sense.
It was
bro.
needed for sure. It was needed.
Damn, bro. That's what you
But I was a good kid. I don't think I gave them any
You beat
trouble.
the kid up, bro.
Yeah, and there was one
Aside
time,
from that,
this was not early Facebook days, but early when we all started jumping on Facebook, and someone made a hate page for one of the teachers at the school.
Oh,
Oh,
my days.
yeah.
What year level was this?
We were in year 8 at the time. I remember this. And like I think and the guy was in my year level. He was the quietest kid as well. He was a funny guy. But it was about this teacher that was like, she must have been like 70 at the time, art teacher, and like he was like, we hate Mrs. whatever, right? And it was like the info on the page is like, she smells like death. All this kind of stuff.
Bro.
And like within a week, the page had like, because it was a big school, but it had like 300 likes or something.
Bro, that's a cohort and a half.
So they come around the classes
Hey,
and
mate,
every morning. We had a form room like thing, and you'd be with your class, and they came around and they call, they come to ours, and they're like, oh, Noor, this person, this person, this person. So I'm like 4 of us, and they're like, oh, they want you guys in the multipurpose hall now. So we go in, and I get there, and I'm seeing a couple of friends from like every classroom between year 7
And it's your friends.
and year 11.
You know
It's
what? You know
all
what
my
happened.
friends.
You know what happened.
When you walk in, you're like, yeah, it's about right. You got us.
But we were all sitting there like, what?
What's
like,
going
for
on?
what? Also, because a lot of the people that called in, it's like we were the sports captains, right?
Oh.
And so we were like, oh, like, is this a sports captain meeting? I mean, that's urgent.
What event coming up?
Yeah, because like the Middle East game
We
is
have no
coming
coach for
up, all this
athletics.
thing. Yeah.
Middle East games.
Yeah, because that was the thing, right? And they're like, everyone be
Right,
quiet
no.
and leave your phones outside.
Yeah.
Right? And I was like, even back then, I was like, right, no one's phone has a camera. Like, you can do it. Right? And so we go in, and they're like, no, it's not funny. Like, be quiet. We're like, bro, we don't even know what this is about. Anyway, principal comes in, starts ripping into us. He's like, who made this page? All this kind of thing. Or starts telling us what it is. All that. They send everyone a letter home that their parents have to sign. My dad was like, you're actually an idiot. He's like, he goes into school at some point to talk to the teachers, and then he sits me down like the next day, and he goes through every page that I've liked on Facebook. And he's like, unlike this one,
Oh
unlike
my
this one, unlike
days.
this one.
Wow.
Oh my.
Yo.
That's serious, man.
Good times, man.
Bro, the school meetings kill me though, man. Like,
What, like the whole school coming
no.
together?
When they
Oh.
call a certain cohort, like something's happened, so then they call it running. I remember like all the like year 9 boys, we all got called in.
Yeah.
All of us, bro. Every single one.
Who threw poo in the toilet? Something like that, yeah?
Stuff like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Who threw poo on the ceiling?
What the heck?
You know what I
That
mean?
happened in my primary school.
Who
as well.
threw poo
so
on the ceiling?
disgusting.
They said everyone do this. We want to check fingernails.
Bro. Or like, bro, I remember, this how you got it. Okay, this whole friends thing is important in school. Yeah, what?
Just imagine getting called in to school
your
at
fingers.
2 p.m. and they're like, your son just threw all over the walls.
Why are you even doing that?
Like, bro, now I want to know the logistics. Did he poo into his hand? Or did he snatch it out the toilet?
Bro,
Was it his?
So
You know?
disgusting.
Bro,
The guy said, what
yo,
are the
you know, you actually got to pay attention to the friends your kids like are
Oh,
around and
100%,
things like
100%.
that. I remember there was this time in primary school when so the girls and guys toilets are literally right next to each other, right? But there's a hallway in between. This is in my first primary school. So the girls' toilet's there, guys' toilet's there. And I think one of my friends walked into the girls' toilet, whatever, right? And then the teacher caught him or something like that. But he's my friend. I'm there with him. I think I was standing outside like, oh my gosh, this guy, what are you doing? Bro, I got grouped into the whole situation.
yeah.
We both had to sit down on the floor in front of the girls' toilet, bro. Right, in front, right there. So everyone, and I think everyone's walking past, seeing us. Bro, my sister found out from her friends because they've all run around like news is going around the school.
way.
Oh my gosh, Daniel and Adam went into the girls' toilet. My sister comes up to me. She's going to the girls' toilet. I'm like,
Bro, wobble your ass back over there.
but it's things like that, and I'm just like, yo. And now this is gonna turn into a whole
Everyone's-
thing. They're gonna write a
yeah,
letter
yeah.
that goes home to
To
Daniel
your
and his
parents,
friend.
Sign it.
yeah.
I'm just like, yo.
So what
Scary.
happened?
I can't remember anymore now. I don't think I ended up getting in trouble like that or anything like that. But like, fam, like, imagine you have to get to a level where you know your kid that you can call
Yeah.
out what's nonsense. But
Yeah.
then those
And
ones
what's-
where it's like, bro, what the heck were you
Like, what
doing?
What were you doing?
Throwing
Yeah.
poo on the ceiling.
Yeah.
Oh, that was different, bro.
Like, how, bro, your child really does something so out of character, bro. Like, where does this come from? Who at home
who told you this
this?
behavior?
Yeah.
So
Bruh,
bad.
I don't blame our parents for how they act sometimes, bro.
Nah.
We were doing a madness, bro.
Oh my, I can't.
Bruv.
I actually can't.
Well, what kind of manners do you think your kids will do in the future?
Bro, they're definitely
I hope
taking
none
too
of
much
that.
food to school and bringing half of it back uneaten, bro. And I'm just like, big man.
Bro, they just took the apple for a trip.
What the heck, bro? I didn't have an apple for lunch at work because you took the last one.
That's
And now you brought it back uneaten, bro. What's going on here? But I don't think they'll do anything mad.
Nah,
Probably talking too
surely
much because
not.
I'm going to encourage them to be talkative. You know what I'm saying? But talking too much in
say
class.
sorry. Miss, I don't think that's right.
I'm with that. I like that.
Yeah, like, because if they're right. then-
Yeah.
Nah, but like, that's what I mean by talking too much. Where it's like, yo, cut it. I'm trying to teach.
Them type of vibes, bro.
Oh, man, that's hilarious, man.
But yeah, man, it's proper.
I think they're gonna be a lot smarter, bro. Like,
Are
definitely.
you sure?
Yeah, we hope
Yeah,
so.
it-
Hours or
Hours.
Just in
like-
general.
Yeah,
I think just
'cause in general, I'm
because-
scared.
because
bro.
again, they're exposed to so much, and it's so easy for them to dive into those things. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, if you deeper, like, because social media is big, bro. Right? When we were going to high school, we got Facebook at what age? Like, what year level?
I got Facebook in 2012.
I was 11.
I was.
What year would that be?
I was in year 9, I think. Yeah, that was year 8.
I came
No,
late.
yeah,
to,
year 9. Year 9.
I came late to Facebook, so maybe like 10.
Oh, wow.
2010.
No,
In year 10.
in year 10.
In year 10. Oh,
I
think
was late to
I
all
do
that.
remember
Like,
that.
I didn't catch
think I
no
remember that.
Facebook, Snapchat, all that, Instagram. I was late to that.
Bro,
yeah.
that's why I was with you when you created almost everything, bro. You made it hella late.
This guy say, yeah, add me as a friend
Remember
now.
when we made
yeah.
And then the private?
Yeah.
Bro, I remember we in the dealership.
Yeah.
Gal.
For no reason.
Yeah,
man.
sir. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I was late to like even Hotmail. Like I never actually experienced MSN when all of y'all
Yeah,
experienced
same.
MSN was
I
nice,
didn't
though.
either, yeah.
I
What was the
never
other
had-
one?
What was that one,
MySpace?
buddy?
Yeah, I didn't have it either
I
because
didn't-
my
what was
dad
that
had
one?
Yahoo.
MySpace.
Yeah, I was Yahoo. Yahoo.com.au.
Yeah, Yahoo
Whoa,
Messenger.
Yahoo, yeah.
.au. Bro, that was
Ah, but
Messenger on
MSN
Yahoo.
does.
Yeah, no, I never made MSN.
What's that one?
I made
E-Buddy
one,
or
but it was too
Buddy?
late.
What's that one?
You talking about not Bieber?
I know what you're talking about.
Nah, there's something Buddy. It's like, it has like a list of all like your chats.
Yeah,
with all
yeah,
them.
MSN.
yeah.
Is that what is it?
I don't know, I don't
MySpace?
know.
It's
There's
similar.
MySpace, yeah.
There's MySpace.
I never got on that.
I never got on those 'cause I was like,
So,
I never even asked my parents. I just even somehow I knew they'd say no at that age.
Yeah, I was gonna say you guys always asked your parents for permission before creating an account on anything, right?
For that stuff, yeah, like
Did you?
not for Facebook.
Yeah, you sent it.
No.
You sent it.
Facebook, yeah,
I
sent
literally asked for like MSN, Facebook.
I remember Facebook, even the conversation
Instagram,
around it.
Snapchat. I sent. Snapchat was the first one I sent. I know because I knew that was not getting
But
passed.
how old were you at that point?
Snapchat
Yeah.
was year 10. We got it
Yeah,
when it
that-
first
nah,
like
after,
came
like,
out. That was
year
like year
9, I wasn't
9, maybe
asking
even, maybe year 8. Bro, that was when we got iPads at school.
Oh, yeah.
We used Snap. We got it when it came out. But Snapchat wasn't getting past the board meeting, bro. Because how am I going to explain? Yeah, I take photos of myself.
And
they
it
love
deleted
it.
after 24 hours.
They have 10 seconds to watch it. They can screenshot the one, but I get a notification. That's not getting past the board meeting.
Mom, they have my nudes. I know. They screenshot it.
Oh, man.
Because
Damn,
I
that's
mean,
wild.
if we jumped late to all this social media stuff, right, and let's say our kids are gonna have it, you know, the like in year 7,
From the jump, yeah.
From
yeah,
the
yeah.
jump.
What does that do to them?
bro, and then now like think about what kind of phone, like a trash phone they can buy in like 5 years from now. It's not gonna be a Nokia.
Yeah.
You know, no.
It's gonna be the iPhone.
It's gonna be an
Listen to
iPhone
this.
something.
Maybe like
Listen.
an iPhone 8 or something like that, bro. I
Bro,
don't know.
we actually don't deep this because we've proper grown up with all of this transpiring. The only thing we missed out on was the phones where you got to spin the wheel. Yeah.
And the bricks.
You know what I mean? We even had bricks low key.
No,
if
like
you
the
think
brick,
about it.
brick.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
that
think
brick,
I
brick.
The
bought
one that
a
was the size of a
I
brick.
I kind of
Not-
witnessed brick, bro. Come on, I came from the age, bro. Fresh
Yeah,
2001,
that's right.
bro.
Yeah,
Come
Man,
on,
from
let's
what
show.
was that
Come
brick
on, dog.
cost?
Sure.
Yeah, bro. I don't even think we had trams, bro. I don't know. Yeah, we definitely had trams.
That's what your only
2001.
memory was jumping that puddle, but yeah.
Yeah, that was in Nige, bro. That was Nige memory. But so we go from growing up, hanging out with friends outside, talking to them in that kind of way. Not even really talking because we're not talking. We're playing. Yeah, you're it. Blah blah blah. Right. We're playing with our friends. We go to primary school now, being able to have online communication and stuff, but we don't have phones or things that we can take with us into. Yeah, there's a charger. We don't have anything we can take with us to school. Sorry, back home. What am I saying, bro? Like, once we're in school and we're relating with each other.
Yeah, but we can't connect outside of it.
You know, and
Unless we're playing.
Yeah, but even when we get to the point where we have like MSN and all those kind of things there, like it's still borderline
different,
meaningful
yeah.
conversations that we're
Yeah.
having. Still.
Because you didn't
It's
have like
also
the whole
you're
world.
very
honestly.
limited.
Yeah.
in
It's
what
your
you're
friends.
seeing.
Yeah. Limited in what you're seeing, and you don't have access to the whole world. It's your friends still, the same friends you have in school that you would play with. You guys have now played with each other after school. You've gone back home to continue chatting and conversating, right?
Because it's also like, I think you're restricted to your friends is a massive thing because it's like you don't know how to just find a new account that you can talk to. You know, it's like I literally need to know that I have Daniel at Hotmail to
Yeah.
add him and then we can chat.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So it was like that whole scenario. What's up?
Nah, I never plugged in the charger.
Is it dead?
Keep going.
Yeah.
But I mean, when their time comes, who knows if Instagram is still going to be like a thing or Facebook?
But it doesn't matter.
or-
Either way, the content will be global
Yeah, that's the thing. It's
and
gonna
they'll be able
global
to
content,
access
yeah.
like
Yeah.
all types of content creators, right?
Like
Which
before,
is why I'm like, partially I'm like, like hypothetically, it's like, should they create like a social media app for children? But that's also so predatory. Like,
Yeah,
easy,
for sure.
Like to
Anyone can
manipulate.
get on.
Yeah.
That's facts. Damn.
Yeah, because I'm like, there's this conversation of, we always talk about like, you don't want to be that old head, that person who just hates on the youngins, right? Or says that they're done, they're finished. Because I'm like, people probably have those same conversations about us, right? Like, people definitely say that about us. But I just feel so convinced that this next generation is genuinely lost, bro. In terms of like, what interaction looks like, how to care about things properly, and like.
But I don't know if they're lost because they don't see much, or if they're lost because they see too much.
I think it's because they see too much.
Right? It's like it would be kind like kids just know so much now. I think I was saying this a couple maybe a couple months ago, where it's like one of my friends' like little sisters, she was like joining us for a conversation, and she's only like 14, 15, right? And she was saying like something gaslight. And like, and she knew what she was talking about. Like, she's not like having a dumb conversation, just using words. Like, she knows what she's talking about.
Yeah.
And I'm like, bro, like at your age, I found out what an avocado was. Like, what do you mean? Like that's so crazy.
But also when they're on apps like TikTok, bruh,
Exposed to
gonna be-
everything.
again, the
You're seeing
exposure
so
is
much.
at a different level. Because starts off with YouTube, you know what I mean? They're kind of just going around. Even like, it's actually mind blowing. Like I see like my little aunties, not aunties, like my mom's friends, kids, whatever, like legit, like 2 years old, 3, come to the house with an iPad. They go sit at the corner.
Bro, they even know
iPad,
Wi-Fi.
all the way- Yeah.
Yeah.
What's your name?
the password?
Wi-Fi. Like, what do you mean? Like, do you know what I mean? They're just stuck to that. And I'm just like, bro, I'm actually kind of scared.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because now, again, it's not so much as lost for me. It's more of like that interaction with people. Do you know what I mean? Because you're not used to doing that. You get what I'm saying? Because obviously when you're a kid, when we were kids, when you go to like your friends, your family's houses and your cousins' houses and all that, you're forced to interact. You're not going there with an iPad to sit there at the corner to watch YouTube. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. So now, and that's what I see a lot of these days, where it's like kids are just, even for parents, and I think we found, no, I don't want to speak for majority of the parents, but I think some parents have found it like a shortcut to just
To not
shut their kids up. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Where it's like,
100%.
I actually don't want to discipline you
100%.
properly.
100%.
Like, I don't want to actually bring you up here and like, oh, you okay? It's like, they found out like, if I give them my phone and if I put that, kids show on YouTube, that will shut them up.
Yeah.
But now that's a start for like, they don't know, man. This is going to kill a lot of things moving forward, man. And that's scary, bro.
Yeah.
It will. Just quick disclaimer, I'm off, guys. Gotta go. Got haps
Girls
and
night
that.
out.
So I see you guys. Thanks for tuning into the episode. Hopefully
front
these guys
hugs.
keep you
front
entertained.
hugs.
All right, bye.
Laters.
Laters.
Catch you. Why?
I actually got to see what's the vibes. What's happening?
I was gonna say, right, like we're talking about like what platform will they have? Things are constantly changing, but the problem is they'll have everything like that we have now and more.
And more.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I think yeah. There's also, we've kind of gotten to a point where certain platforms are not going to disappear now. Like, because we always have this kind of thing of like, what if Instagram's not around? What if it's not going anywhere?
Yeah.
gonna
Like, where
go
is it gonna go?
There might be something new that pops up, but that's still
It's
there's
additional.
still a pack of people
It's
that
additional,
will stand
and
by
then wait
this.
for Meta to purchase it, and now it becomes part of the pack as well.
Yeah.
Nice.
But it's madness, bro. Like they're gonna
Yeah.
have this and more right now. Like, bro, like what are they gonna like? They're gonna see everything. I just don't. You know what I mean? Like I just don't know.
It's crazy.
But you just have to limit them when it comes to this stuff. You know what I mean? Like I think I spoke about this before. Like with my niece, like I just make sure, yo, if you're gonna use the iPad, like it has to be like 1 hour of the day, bro.
100%.
You know what I'm saying? Like, because when I was doing PE, it literally actually had a set time. It says like if it's like between the age of 2 to 5, no longer than like an hour or 2 a day on it.
For for iPad usage.
Yeah, kind
An hour or two is long, considering they
I
only
know.
have,
Yeah,
they only have
that's-
2 hours up, bro.
Yeah.
Them done is sleeping
For
for
me,
22.
1 hour, like 1 hour done, bro.
I think
and that's not even just sitting there constantly. This is also like kind of also breaking that up as well. Like where it's like, okay, cool, 10 minutes, quick show, whatever. And this is the thing with kids, bro. This is what I realized, yeah. You take away that iPad from them, they might cry a little bit, but they find something new quick, bro. I did that to my niece, she's crying, and then I gave her a toy, she's loving it, bro. that's the thing. But and I think it's just like lazy of us sometimes to be like, yeah, let's just give them this because I'm concerned about this phone call that I have right now. You know, I don't want this kid to be screaming. You know what I mean? It's just like it's understandable. I get it. You know, but now we are training them to be some type of way when they're growing up, and they let them want to complain to be like, "Why did you ever express your feelings?" You know what I mean? Like you get what I'm saying? Like that happens, bro. The way it's like kids are like just quiet. It's like what's going through your mind? Because you also got to train them up to be like, "Hey, express your thoughts. Say what you're thinking." You know what I mean? But that can happen when like they're just on app 24/7, bro.
Tell me that y'all have experienced this same level of excitement, and or rather, tell me if you just in general this excites you, right?
Yeah.
So, night before, right, or on the day of, you said to a gal, your gal or a gal, potential, whatever it might be, the situation, and you go, "Hey, yo," like you said this, you're like, "Yo, 6:30 p.m. I'll swing by. Let's go have dinner at blah blah blah, and then we'll go catch da 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 afterwards." Yeah. So night before, or on the day of, you've set this up, or the morning of, you know what I mean? Like by 11:30 has been patterned or whatever, or no, earlier, 7:30 has been patterned, yeah, or night before, and the rest of that day is the lead up until 6:30 p.m. Are you guys excited as heck?
Yeah.
It's a good feeling.
It's a great feeling.
Bro, please tell me you've experienced this, bro.
Wait, excited for 6:30 p.m.
For the date.
Like the fact that you have a date.
Yes. So 6:30 p.m. is when y'all are gonna link up. Either your girl, like I said, that you're currently dating, like your girlfriend, or someone that's a potential whatever.
I don't
like,
know.
as guys, do we like? Because I know
exciting,
I feel, bro,
it's exciting.
I don't know.
very exciting.
It's exciting.
Like the
Yeah, of
day,
course.
like I can lose my job, but I have date night coming up.
I'm the kind of person that's like, that's the day that I'm leaving at 4 p.m.
Yeah. 100%.
It's very exciting, yeah.
And I know damn well she's excited too, bro.
She doesn't even have to be.
Bro, I am.
I am, but I'm saying it's exciting that she's excited too.
Why are we so geeked out for that? Like, what is it about? Okay, like even when it's your girlfriend, let's even say that. Like, it's your girlfriend. Y'all have gone on many date nights before. This one is not anything special. Like, you're not celebrating a milestone. You're not going anywhere. You know what I mean? Like, you're not going anywhere crazy. You're just gonna catch up at a really nice, funky. Yo, let's go check out this restaurant and let's go watch this movie afterwards or something.
It's the way how you win and about it. You know what I mean? That makes it exciting for you.
The spontaneity.
You know what I mean? It's like, hey, tonight, I don't know what you got going on, but take it off. Because I'm taking you out. Spicy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, for me, that's exciting as, man. And then she's like, I had this, but okay, I'll do that. I'm
Bro,
like,
it's
okay,
crazy.
Yeah, when their plans shift just for you.
Bro, like it's a good. I don't know what it is. Like it's a proper good feeling.
It's a good feeling.
Like, is that because you were gonna say that whole simp thing? Is this something that most guys would experience or feel? Like,
Suit or soup?
No, remember he mentioned about the simp stuff.
Oh,
before?
simps.
Yeah.
All right, my bad.
Do you think that most guys have this feeling of excitement when it comes to, or is it not? Is that something that's primarily associated to how girls feel when it comes down to that? This is a very dumb conversation.
Yeah, no,
question,
100%.
but like, it's valid.
I think it's associated with girls culturally because it's like, you shouldn't care as a guy or whatever, which is dumb. Like, it's not real. And
No, set it up, but you should be like, ooh, I'm so excited.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Woohoo, come on, boys.
Outfit has been set night before. You know what I mean?
yo,
In the shower, you are planning
hanging, like, I'm the kind of, I hang my clothes on the,
the way it's gonna look on you, bro.
no, like, as in, I know what pants I'm wearing, I know what shoes I'm wearing, I know what
It's all
jacket
set.
I'm wearing.
It's
Hanging and it's on the door, bro.
Yeah,
before
but
the next morning.
is the shirt hanging and a little bit of the pants is showing underneath, and then the shoes
Yeah,
under
shoes
the
under,
pants?
and then the socks under the shoes.
But I gotta just say, date night.
Like, you gotta see how it looks together,
Yeah,
bro. You know what I'm saying?
I might try it on one time, walk back out, and then
Yeah, bet.
yeah.
But it's exciting stuff, bro.
Yeah.
Low key. Like, it's a proper good vibe, man.
Yeah.
And I don't know why it's not something that is kind of like we don't see as, guys getting geeked for this type of a moment.
But
or
then
this
again,
and that.
again, it's what we were kind of saying before. Like,
Man, them aren't happy in the relationship.
no,
or
not
what?
obviously happy, but again, I'm not too sure people associate that with being a simp or whatever. Do you get what I'm saying? Where it's like, oh, you're the man. Yeah, you're planning, you do that. but you're not meant to be like, again, like, you know what I'm saying?
Right, MJ.
You know what I'm saying? You're just meant to be like, yo, babe,
It is what it
you know,
is.
tonight I'm finna pick you up. And
Gucci
then,
Mane, no
and then
kneel
this is the
down.
crazy part, yeah? You say that to her, you're meant to go about your own day, and, oh yeah, I got the date. But not like excited, but it's like, oh yeah, I got the date. You know what I mean? Like on that kind of vibe.
Yeah, like that's just part of my routine.
That's just
for
part, like
today.
that's part of my day today.
Yeah.
Like I got this, and I got a date with my girl.
Yeah.
It's just for them. It's like Zoom, not like, oh, I got a date. it's not that.
Like, bro, I swear you wake up, the sun's shining and the birds are chirping.
so dumb. Like it's so cool, but it's so dumb to be like denying yourself the enjoyment.
The
of that.
enjoyment of it, right? Yeah. Which is weird
Like
culture.
it's a strange thing. Like, bro, like if you enjoy this, enjoy it.
I think I remember something that your dad said that was pretty interesting. Oh, I was actually using it in a different context. But it was like, oh, if you're not like excited to be around your partner or like, it's
My
like
dad said this.
no, but it was in a different context.
Okay.
But it was about like, if when you're looking at your partner or something and you're not insanely overwhelmed of like, yo, like, yeah, you're nice. You know what I mean? Like,
My dad said this.
Oh yeah.
What kind of conversations are you guys having?
no, bro, you said it too. It was
Oh,
like,
maybe. Oh, yeah.
it was in a different context. It's like, oh yeah, that's
Yeah.
not what we're talking about right now. But
Yeah.
it's just like,
It's
if
true
you're-
though, it's
like
true.
if you're not like looking at your partner and you're like,
I won.
yeah, or like, yeah, I'm excited to be around you right now,
Yeah.
or like you excite me, or
Yeah.
okay, fine. I'm gonna have to say the context, but like in our age and especially Christians and that, like as young Christians and that, it's like if you're not out here fighting urges around your partner, you might not be.
Bro,
You might not
you're
be.
not selecting right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But yeah.
Again, I was gonna say no. There's different factors that plays a role into that. Yeah, obviously number one is how man has we have grown up. Do you get what I'm saying? Where it's like not being able to express how you feel and all that kind of stuff. That kind of plays a role in terms of like, oh, I'm excited, but I'm not meant to show that I'm excited like that. You know what I mean? Second thing is like when you see all these people talking about like how a man should be. Obviously like on YouTube, this stuff is becoming big now. You know what I'm saying? Like you watch Kevin, like Andrew Tate. Andrew Tate now.
Can we get into that bag in a second?
We can.
Yeah, we can. Yeah. So you actually had that in the chat as well. You actually
Yeah.
talk to him, about him. Yeah.
Talk to him, yeah.
But talk to him, but example like you got people like him. You know what I mean? And then obviously you had like Kevin Samuels that was there. You had like Fresh and Fit. Man, it's a big community there because those guys have millions and millions of followers at the same time. So when you combine it all together, you're looking at like 20 mil plus.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So those people are communicating to young men saying, bro,
Don't
do this,
care.
don't do that.
Yeah.
Like, if you want to, you shouldn't care about, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because I was kind of curious. I'm like, let me see how they try to like teach
gonna try
young
to
men.
find something.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what are their thoughts? That kind of thing. Yeah, no, obviously I don't like it.
100%. It's very
Yeah.
interesting with like that subgenre of the internet where it's
Yeah.
like, because it pops up on my timeline, like specifically the Andrew Tate stuff. But in my timeline, it pops up and it's perceived slightly in a sarcastic way, right? But the reality is there's a huge chunk of their following that it's not sarcastic. Like, no, this is just a way of life. And like,
Yeah.
this is genuine good life advice that I'm hearing.
Exactly, yeah.
Which in my eyes, I'm like, yo, it's kind of weird. I'm not saying I disagree with everything those guys say. Like, there's some things where I'm like, I actually lean towards your opinion, whatever. But it's something about the overall mentality that I'm like, you actually have an illness. Like,
especially the dating scene.
yeah,
Like,
especially when it comes to the woman.
Yeah, it comes to women. Like, obviously, in terms of money and fitness, you know what, brother? I'm with you.
Yeah.
You should work out at least 30 minutes a day. You should
Yeah.
do this. You should do that. But then now it comes to like how you should view your girl,
Yeah.
your woman,
Yeah.
right? It's like I don't know, man. Like I don't really align with that, bro. I'm not really with it.
I'm trying to find a clip.
What's up, man? Oh yeah, I know this is calling.
I'm trying to
yeah.
find a clip of something that like I don't think they're on IG, right? It's more of a TikTok kind of thing that you find it.
Who's this?
Like just Andrew Tate, like what he says.
Yeah,
that
it
type
would
of
be
stuff
heaps
there.
of stuff on
TikTok.
on
yeah.
TikTok, yeah.
Yeah, damn. Okay.
Okay, so for example, Andrew Tate, like I think it's worth explaining as well. Like, so the way I'm pretty sure it
Who
works.
is he? Where
is-
did he come from?
So,
How is he famous?
I
much
don't
now?
know. I don't know how, like, because I don't know if anyone actually knew him as a wrestler. That's how
Kickboxer.
he kickboxer, right? But apparently that's how he did some stuff. Now he's more of a personality. But from my understanding, what it is, it's like he sold this lifestyle with a subscription type of thing, like if you want to subscribe to me kind of thing.
Okay.
And then this is how it was kind of explained to me. I could be wrong, but I don't think I'm. But it was basically like, as part of becoming part of this whole Tate army, Cobra, whatever it is, right? One of your tasks is you create an account dedicated to Andrew Tate and keep posting these kind of clips, right? Which is actually really smart because he's making himself insanely rich by this, right? Which is why he's everywhere. That's why it's like you see the clips will come up and it's from accounts that are like unrelated to each other, but they're all like off-branded as him, you know?
What?
Yeah. And so it's an incredible marketing strategy, right? He's selling a dream to all these guys, and I think he was on Grilling. Have you seen that show with Cheyenne? Amazing show, and I genuinely like her.
That show
and like,
blew up. Like that episode blew up.
Yeah,
bro.
it did. He gets views now, right?
Yeah.
Because he has a cult following.
Yeah.
A large one. But she was saying this, and I think it's very true. Is like, he is, like, whether you like it or not, by his definitions and most of society's definition, he is a high value man.
Yeah.
Right?
Okay.
But he sells this dream of being a high value man to men that are not high value men.
Yeah.
And they are more incel, or like they can't get a woman, they don't have good money, all this kind of stuff.
But they acting like.
And now they're projecting that insecurity on things because of the opinions that he has.
I was gonna say, isn't that the point?
No,
not the second part.
But-
the second
but-
part is
so
if I'm selling that, I'm selling it to
Yeah.
people who want to
That
have
don't-
value.
Yeah,
but
okay.
they want to be
But
yeah.
I think what she is saying is that, like, deep down, he knows he's selling this dream to guys that are never going to achieve it.
Yeah.
Right? But he's telling them you can achieve it. So he's really just
I don't know, man.
he is this, right? He's a prosperity preacher.
Yes. I was trying to
That
think
is getting everyone's tithes come in and telling them that God's going to bless them and make them rich, but he's actually not letting them go to work.
But at the same time, who is you to say that he's selling it to guys that's never gonna make it? Because I believe anyone can if they actually want to.
I agree. And I don't think she's saying that specifically, but what she's saying, like,
but like in that kind of
like she's saying, okay, the reason why he can have these opinions is because he does have 8 figures, 9 figures, whatever, right?
Yeah.
Or 8 figures, let's call it that. But he does have the cars. He is a handsome guy objectively, right? All this kind of stuff.
Because he's bold with a beard.
What?
Huh?
Well, like, I mean, I think the average woman would be like, yeah, he looks all right.
Yeah.
You know?
There's this comment that killed me. It was like, Andrew, you're wrong. His response was like, where's your Bugatti? It's like, where's your car? Where's your
Let me
Lambo?
try to play something. Let's play something to this, guys.
But he did it.
I don't think the world has ever been equal. That the modern society we live in has been built by men. Let's cut the crap. All the roads you see, all the buildings you see, everything around you, men built. All of it. When women come along and say, oh, we're just as important, you are just as important, but you had a completely different role. You fulfilled a different role in society. And I think now, if you look at the roles of society, I believe men are still doing their job, but I don't know if women are doing their job. Men are still out here building the modern world. But when they come home now, the girl's like, oh, why should I cook for you? I don't think the world is...
Damn. See,
So that kind of content, huh?
That's kind of
All
interesting.
that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
That kind of content is what we're talking about. Let me
Yeah.
save this so I can.
You
add
see,
it
this
to
one
the
is
video.
interesting because that one could also go either way, where it's like people can sit there and be like, oh, you know what? That's facts.
Yeah.
And people can turn around and say,
Yeah.
well, the world is changing.
Yeah. Okay. So this is the thing where it's like, because part of me is like, I can see his line of thinking there, right?
Yeah.
But when it comes from from the same guy that's also like, I should be able to sleep with everyone and cheat on you, and it doesn't matter, but you should never be allowed to cheat on me or sleep with anyone, even forget us in a relationship. Like, you shouldn't have a high body count, all that kind of stuff. It's like, okay, bro, it actually just sounds like you hate women now. And then it's like, even if I might like 50% agree with you on something, I don't want to agree with you at all now.
Yeah. It's actually so interesting that they view high value in terms of like, if I'm high value, I can sleep with any woman I want. Right? Well, the way I view it, obviously, I don't know if this is the right term.
If I'm high value,
but it's
I'm
like,
selective.
Yeah, exactly right. Like, if I'm actually committed to one woman, right? Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I got this and I got that going on. Like, that's what makes me a high value man. Like, me sleeping around, I don't know, man. This is interesting, bro.
That's the easy part, huh?
Bad. Yeah.
Like that, it is.
But what they say is like, in order for you to get to that level, I don't know, man. This stuff.
Yeah. But it's interesting. It's a very interesting wave. I want to know how long it's gonna last. This Andrew Tate thing.
It was also funny for me because when I when I
go.
clicked on his account, when I heard about him for the first time, he hadn't popped up in my timeline at all. I heard about him through a podcast, right? So I searched him up, and then I just clicked on you know how it shows you who's like that you're following is also following them, and I just clicked on it, and I was like, oh, there's a certain type of it's all guys,
Yeah.
but I was like, oh, it's a certain type of guys that I know are the ones that are following him.
exactly what I
cracked me up. I'm walking to work laughing when I looked at this. I said, huh,
That's crazy.
like, interesting, right? But it was like majority of the guys. Some of them were isolated individuals in that group, but majority of the guys, I could paint them with a similar kind of brush.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Or put them in the same category of how I know they act typically.
100%.
And it was so interesting to see that, right?
Name and shame, huh?
Nah, ain't no name and
I'm
shame.
joking.
But you can go on my followers
And I'll
and you
suss
can
it
go
out
on
myself.
his and collate the list. Right.
But at the same time, I can, not that I agree with it, but I can see why they would say a high value man sleeps with different women, like multiple women, right?
It's reversed thinking. It's a backwards way of thinking about it, I think.
But then if you deep it, like they're trying to say, it's like women can sleep with any man that they want because, you know, the nature of guys. You know what I mean? These guys will do anything that moves, right? But then an average guy is not able to do the same. Like the average guy is not able to sleep with, you know, multiple women, you know, like, just doesn't have the juice, right? So then now if you get to a point where you can sleep with whoever you want to sleep with, they view that as high value.
This is what I'm saying the backwards thinking comes in. Because they're saying that.
Because that's what you're attributing value to.
Yeah. Like the backwards thinking, is like they're saying that in order to prove that you're a high value man, the nature of someone who does this is that they da. But it's like, no, as a result of this, this is something that can become easier for this individual, right?
Like
so it's
result of like money.
So most guys are putting it backwards and are chasing that thing in order to prove that I am high value, because they're retaining the thing that you see most outwards. Oh, girls, money, whatever. But it's like, as a result of the work put in, that is what comes. Because it's easier to now attain because of who you've become and the work you've put in as a guy. I don't condone this lifestyle. Let me start off with that. But it's like most guys are now, instead of putting in the work to now have this as a result, instead chasing those things, like chasing the girls and putting on the front of the money. Because that's just what it looks like. That's what gets presented as a high value man, and that's where the toxicity comes in. Because now their values are completely wrong. High value man, even that's not even a phrase I use. It's just what we have to use because we know what we're talking about. But it's like their values are completely wrong now because now they're chasing all of these external attributes of this thing, as opposed to building what is actually internal that brings this to come forth. You know what I mean?
What if
that's why it's so weird and so backwards in the way that they
So
think.
what if I turn around and say exercise, 1 hour a day, do this, find your bag, whatever, and the girls will come? Would you say?
They probably most likely will.
Yeah,
That's
but I'm saying that's what some of them I should be preaching. They don't say go after girls because they're not like, bro. Don't
I'm not saying that the preacher's thinking is backwards. I'm saying all the followers are taking an isolated part of the message instead and are chasing that thing. They're like, bet high value men get girls. Let me chase girls now.
Yeah.
And they're in situations at the bar. They're speaking rudely because the singular goal is to get girls because they believe that proves that I'm this, I'm X, Y, Z. You can be a quiet don and pull.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, but that's not what they're looking at.
So
That's
who
not what
do
they
you
see.
blame in that situation? Because if
Bro, we watch thriller movies for fun in this life, bro. Come on, we're all done. We're all finished. Everyone's to blame.
Because if I'm the consumer and I'm taking what I want, right? It's like, well, isn't it my fault for not looking at the whole picture? If that kind of makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, so that was like, okay, cool. And now are we saying it's the people? Or are we saying it's the person that's saying go off and do this?
It's both, because it's also now the person who's saying go off and do this, seeing the people get the message wrong, but it's like, you know what? I'm still getting the people.
I'm still getting my money.
So let me just get
Yeah, to be
I'm
honest.
not here to correct you.
I'm not going to stop it.
I'm not here to stop you guys. You know what I mean?
Yeah, this stuff is interesting.
Oh, yeah, I
man.
need to find out more about this guy, bro, because it's coming out more and more and more and more.
Heaps, bro, heaps.
But yeah, like he hasn't popped up in my timeline at all yet,
No
which is
way.
very interesting. But I'm hearing about him on pods
Yeah.
or whatever. Like you guys mentioned him literally just before we started recording. I was like, what the heck's this
He did
guy,
it.
bro?
He did a stream with this guy. I don't know. I don't even know who the guy is, but
Eden,
yes,
yeah.
yeah. I don't know who he is. Like, is it what does he do? Just
Aiden Ross?
Oh, Aiden.
Yeah.
What clan
is
is he
that
part
Aiden?
of again?
Is he
Not
part of
Face.
Face? Not
Is it
Face.
Face? I don't know. But yeah, that guy.
Ninja.
But yeah,
He's the one
so
that had
he,
Tory
Bunch of
Lanez with the
thieves or whatever.
freestyle, yeah?
Yeah.
so he jumped on
10
this
back
guy's
on the
podcast,
island, yeah.
like an hour long. I didn't watch it all, but
Yeah, I don't watch it.
yeah, they got at it. I was like,
Yeah?
yeah.
They went
okay.
at it with each other or like
like
Aiden wasn't with it?
like the
Yeah.
ideas and how they view love is just clashing, bro.
Oh, interesting. That's an interesting
Yeah,
conversation.
it was
then.
actually
Yeah,
super
okay.
interesting. They're
I
talking
don't see
about
Aiden as proper confrontational as well, too. So that's
like,
interesting.
the guy's spitting facts, bro.
Yeah.
You know, I was like, oh.
It's interesting to see, man.
I just think
Guys,
it's funny
bro.
as, bro. The guy speaking to the mic, yeah, and he was getting a massage. Like, you actually gotta watch the video.
What, Aiden or Andrew?
Andrew Tate. It was
Yeah.
actually the funniest thing ever, you know, because obviously they did it online. You know what I mean? So his camera's like, you know, like a meter away. He's just talking into the thing, drinking, and then you got someone just doing a massage at the back.
It's that guy, it's the bravado,
Crazy.
the image.
Yeah, it's
Bro,
all
it's the
image.
image.
All of
That's,
that, bro.
that's
Yeah.
what I'm saying. It's just you're selling a
the
dream
image.
to a bunch of blind followers because it's like realistically, how many people following you are gonna think you're the coolest guy for doing that, but they're not gonna be able to get on their work Zoom call and have a massage at the same
do
time.
that, yeah. Imagine being a Zoom meeting and then you're doing that
Bro,
and,
you're
getting
fired.
and you're getting massage.
Bro. Poor workplace conduct.
Shirt off
Effective immediately.
bro. Shirt off and everything, bro. Oh man.
Yeah, those guys were tapped, bro. But hey, it's been good chatting to you guys.
Mm.
That was
Trying
a
to
good
find
extra
one more.
episode.
Yeah. What else are you thinking about, bro? Now I just want to go like chill out and watch movies and that.
Yeah, I'm in the mood for that, huh?
Bro, no, shut up. You've been watching like all the movies that came out already, bro.
No, but like I feel like watching something at home, something classic
at home.
that like, I might have seen already.
Isn't it
I
crazy?
feel like
that
you
how
feel like
many-
the
Yeah.
Irishman tonight.
Nah, that's too long to try.
If
watch
it was an hour,
I don't think I can watch
40,
that
yeah.
again.
Bro, 3 hours, bro.
I don't think I can watch.
Yeah.
Did you say an hour 40?
If it was an hour 40,
Oh, if it was an hour, I'm like,
you'd
bro,
watch
it's
it.
not an hour 40.
I watch American Gangster.
I don't think. I don't think I can watch The Irishman again.
Yeah, I get it.
You know what I mean? Like,
I think I could
that's-
watch like a Tarantino tonight,
Oh,
like a
Tarantino,
Pulp
John
Fiction or
Yeah.
Reservoir
Who does
Dogs.
Hateful Eight and all them ones?
Him.
That's Tarantino. Yeah.
yeah. His movies.
How many has he made? How many movies has he made?
Hey.
Not many, right?
He's doing 10 in his whole career and then he's gonna quit.
How do you do that?
His movies are crazy, bro.
How do you do that?
Yeah. It's weird, right?
Yeah,
Because like, how did you know you'd be successful?
some people got it and they
Yeah.
know they got it. Bro.
Yeah. Apparently, he's like, his mom told him he was wasting his life writing all these movies because he was working at like a comic book store or something like that.
And he bought his mom's house and kicked her out.
No, and so he took it like real to heart, like that she didn't believe in his dream, and he was like, because she kept
Bro,
telling him to quit. So he was like, I'm never.
he knocked his room door and was doing these ones behind the. Guys, it's this thing, yeah.
Yeah, no. And so apparently till now he's never given her $1.
No way.
Yeah, that's what he said on Rogan, I think.
Oh, that's hilarious, bro. Sure,
It's
bro.
wild, bro. Petty ass, like,
everyone goes through that. Come on,
because
man.
he's like, if you, why would you not believe in my dream?
It's like, bro, shut up. You're 8 years old, bro.
Dang.
Yeah.
I'm trying to see if I blame him or not.
I do.
Nah.
To this day, yeah,
Because
come on, that's
he
mom's,
could have
bro.
killed his dreams, so I understand. Nah, like actually, it was funny. Imagine he said, "Okay, fine."
You killed my dream.
Bro. Yeah, mad. man.
Yeah.
No, that's.
But I do. Is that the move?
What are you saying? To
don't know.
watch a movie? Yeah, 100%, bro. But I don't
We need a movie
6:50,
house.
7 o'clock. Yeah, we'll figure it out. Anyways.
All right.
We're gonna
Thank you for joining us for another episode of Disruption Podcast. Appreciate you guys coming through.
Love.
Yeah, bro.
You're part of the family now.
One big fam.
Go
Make
watch
sure
it,
don't
you
forget Shutter
make sure you
Island.
watch Shutter Island.
around. Yeah.
We'll catch you guys next week. Peace.
Peace.